Welcome to Through the Word, leading you on a journey through the entire Bible, one chapter at a time. Today, Chris Langham leads us through the book of Ecclesiastes. Now to Pastor Chris.
Ecclesiastes chapter 11 today on Through the Word, with some advice from Solomon on living in light of the fact that you just don't know how things will turn out. The key phrase in this section, you do not know. At verse 1, cast your bread upon the waters, for after many days you will find it again. Another translation says, send your grain on many ships. It takes a long time for ships to come back, but by faith and patience the rewards would come. You don't know which venture will work out, so try several. In verse 2, Solomon goes on, give portions to 7, yes to 8, for you do not know what disaster may come upon the land. Spread the wealth, he says. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Be kind to many, he says. The fact that disaster may come cannot become an excuse to do nothing. It must motivate you to do more. Spread your wealth around. Remember that money's like manure. Spread it around and it makes things grow. Pile it up and it just stinks. Now to verse 4. Whoever watches the wind will not plant. Whoever looks at the clouds will not reap. Are you waiting for perfect conditions? Get used to waiting. Perfect never comes around. Rain will come in God's timing. You just get to work. Now in verse 5. As you do not know the path of the wind, or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things. Solomon is saying that God will do his work in his time and in his way. All you can do is fear God and keep his commandments. Keep planting, keep working. Some will succeed, some will not. At verse 6, sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let not your hands be idle, for you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well. Are you looking for a job? Solomon would say, apply for more than one. You don't know which will succeed. Are you sharing the gospel with a friend? Sow your seed at various times. You don't know which one will take root. Is ministry getting difficult? Keep at it. Try different things. Some will succeed and some won't. Now in verse 7, Solomon shifts the message to the youth. In his old age, Solomon wants to deliver some wisdom to the young. Light is sweet, and it pleases the eyes to see the sun. However many years a man may live, let him enjoy them all. But let him remember the days of darkness, for they will be many. Everything to come is meaningless. Solomon says, enjoy every age. Stop trying to be another age. Enjoy exactly what age you are. Yet always remember, hard times will come, and death too, the days of darkness, he says. At verse 9, Solomon says, be happy, young man, while you are young, and let your heart give you joy in the days of your youth. I recall overhearing my kid at age 5 come in from playing at the park and running to the room saying, I love to play. Solomon says, enjoy the days of your youth. And then he goes on, follow the ways of your heart and whatever your eyes see, but know that for all these things, God will bring judgment. Interesting. Solomon says, follow your heart. Yes, but it comes with a warning. Remember that in Jeremiah, he says that your heart is desperately wicked. Although Solomon does say follow your heart, he gives a warning as well. Keep judgment in mind, he says. Remember, if your treasures are in heaven, your heart will lead you in the right direction. At verse 10, he says, so then banish anxiety from your heart and cast off the troubles of your body, for youth and vigor are meaningless. Youth is short, Solomon says. Why waste precious life on anxieties? Live it and enjoy it. Jesus also tells us, do not worry about your life. Instead, he says, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you as well. When you seek to serve God as king and make his righteousness your first priority, you'll be amazed how much easier it is to enjoy every age of life.
Join us next time on Through the Word as we continue the journey, one chapter at a time. Start your own journey through the Bible with our web and mobile apps at throughtheword.org. Our apps are free and free to share, so tell your friends and take the journey together. Chris Langham is the founder of Through the Word Ministries in Diamond Head, Mississippi. You can find information and links for all of our teachers on the website. And remember, faith comes by hearing, and hearing through the Word.